come with what they're going to do schematically, a lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Stout all set to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
It wasn't for a lack of want to. They wanted to get that run game going in big, explosive ways. A lot of carries. There just wasn't much yards per carry. The good news, they still found a way to win. Now they want to find more explosives.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Williams fields the pitch. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got a man, but he can't make the catch. And it hit just a little too much. Breaks up that big play as 3rd down goes unanswered. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. Gibson drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now Dart on 2nd down. Rolling out to his left. They left him wide open. It's complete. It's a New York touchdown!
Dart's pass complete to Jalen Hyatt.
Kid, it might go overlooked with how long this guy's been around and making plays and doing things, but that's actually his first career touchdown. How cool is that?
PAT effort coming up. This one splits the uprights. It is good. It's a 14-0 game here early.
14. Rams nothing.
Stout all set to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks, you got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. That's on target. Puka Nacua. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a big gain from the Rams. 32 yards.
That's good for a Rams first down.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
47-yard line. Ready. Go 20.
Straight ahead with Williams. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boomer bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Stafford to pass here on 2nd down. He gets this to Tyler Scott. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. 20.
Stafford now. Sends this to the end zone. Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Terrence Ferguson, the 2nd score that he has brought in this season. Harrison Mevis on to try to point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that cuts the lead to 7.
14. Rams 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Go play action. Here's Dart. Catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 38 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Out of the pistol, here's Gibson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Working on 2nd down. Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
1st and goal to New York.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run. Gibson. And they answer. Touchdown, New York.
Gibson, the ball carrier. Touchdown, New
Well, we
York.
all know there is always a lot more pressure on teams who begin the year 0-1 instead of 1-0. And these guys embracing it in this first half as their lead grows by 6 more.
Oh, come on now, Kay. You know what pressure does. What's pressure do?
It makes those diamonds, Brock.
It busts pipes or makes diamonds, and right now they are shining.
Stout all set to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
On 2nd down, Stafford. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Third and long for him here. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And this is going to go for a gain of 6, but it's not enough. Defense doesn't let him get past that. It is 4th down.
6 yards.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ethan Evans on that a punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He fields it cleanly. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Dart's going to check to a different call. Throwing now out of the shotgun. A throw left side finds Johnson. Brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking the gain at about 25 yards.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Second down throw here from Dart. Look at that power, deep left side. And the defender is there with him every step of the way downfield to make the hit and break up that catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. A heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
The Giants are set to punt. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Jordan Stouts headed out to punt it away on 4. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. It's fielded at the 14. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 15-yard line.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll make up a few of the yards that they lost to that flag. Looks like second down and 12 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. They set up the screen. Here's Nakua. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Give to Williams from the gun. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Rams are set to punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Ball taken in at the 36. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the Rams' 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Give inside to Gibson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Offense in a hurry up here.
The tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the Rams.
Got now on second down. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Brought in, inside the 20. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And 3 points brings an end to 3 quarters. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Calvin Austin on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner he took matters in his own hands.
Dark from the pistol. Avoids the sack. The first of the year for a guy who had 12 of them, 12 sacks last season.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Play action with Dart. Headed out right. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. There's Young again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
One thing you learn about NFL halftimes, Kate, is they're a lot quicker than the college game. You got to make your adjustments in a hurry, and boy, has this defense. Back-to-back sacks, setting up what could be a very quick 3-and-out, and an early boost in the second half.
Connects with Johnson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So instead of running third down again, they decide to bring up fourth and let him keep the gain on the last play. So out now comes the punter. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
A second down throw from Stafford. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 39 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Stafford on second down. Able to find Nakua here. And he gets home. Touchdown Rams. Puka Nakua, the second score that he has brought in this season. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Conversion.
Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. The 50. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
26. Rams 13.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. A give, left side to Gibson. He's out of bounds after a game of about 8, so a nice pick up there, 2nd and 2.
There's just times, Kate, up here in the booth, you can kind of feel the hunger of these players. It's like this guy needed this week, a chance to move past last week. I'm not saying he needs to reach 100 yards every time out, but this showing is a whole lot more of what we expect and what he expects of himself.
Looking to read at the line. Now Dart on 2nd down. Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. Working quickly here. And with an alternate play here. Throw here, 3rd down. He's in trouble, and they're going to get to him again. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive, backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 42-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That is the spark that they needed. 31 yards. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
The tackle by
Moving
Brian
quickly,
Burns.
trying to get set again.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
White. 70. Libra. Check. 50. Right.
Stafford to pass here on 2nd down. Right side into the hands of Adams. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that gives L.A. the first.
That's good for Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll give it to Williams on the option. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Giants' 13-yard line.
To throw, Stafford. On the move, headed right. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Match matching last week's effort with that sack.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Stafford back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Giants get it back on the final play of the quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way, if they can keep this up, to closing this one out. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. And it's a Gibson run to start our 4th quarter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming.
In this ground game, Kate, has seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to him. And they haul him down, but we all saw it. It's pretty awkward, partner. This flag should be a face mask. He took hauling him down by the face mask to bring an end to that play, and that adds a cool 15 yards onto the end of the run. So thanks to that personal foul, it is 1st and 10.
Second.
On play action with Dart. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away, and they take him down to the 30. Trent McDuffie flying in there. And that will bring up 2nd and 18. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Under pressure again, and again he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Quick on the draw to Gibson. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
But it brings up 4th down.
So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Stout all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. And this one is launched downfield. That's caught at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
51 yards, the gain on the play. And the Rams, 1st down.
Stafford now. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, Well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
Third and long for him here. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's fourth down.
I'm not going to pretend to be a chess player, but I've watched enough to know, and enough maybe to be dangerous, Kate. And I think you get to a chess match, and you know what the next move is going to be. This defense knows shots are coming, and they were prepared.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. He finds Adams, complete. And on fourth down, they're getting 16 big yards before the stop is made.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Firing end zone, and this is hauled in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Devontae Adams, his third of the year. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that two-point try. Could have made it a one-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to need a couple more scores.
They sure will. It means more than likely a couple possessions, too, Kate. And we're to the point, if you look up at that scoreboard, there's not going to be many possessions left in this one.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down throw here from Dart. A quick slant caught by Fields. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Giants nearing their first win of the season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now it's Gibson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Another run for Gibson on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Marking the pace here as the clock continues to run.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A give on 3rd to Gibson. Jukes away from one. And he has the Giants' first down. It's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory.
You kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He finds space into the red zone. He is up and over the pile. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, New York.
Setting up to try the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
36, Rams 19.
Stout all set to send this one away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And with a leap, he's across. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams. That's his 2nd of the year. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
For the 2-point conversion.
Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops.
Giants 36, Rams 25.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out swinging. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has it at the 7. And he will score. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 18 points.
Rams 25.
Stout all set to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Gibson. And this hasn't been a common sight of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
Myles Garrett. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. So the Giants come away with the win.